What's up, YouTube fam? How everybody doing out there today? I hope everybody's enjoying their day. Let's get to the news, y'all. Sauce Waka and his order, Sayso P, have been shot in Memphis at the hotel right across the street from the Forum where the Grizzlies play at. Unfortunately, his orders, Sayso P, didn't make it. Sauce Walker is currently in stable condition after reports came out. At first, he was in critical condition after being shot in the leg. A white vehicle pulled up on him, broad daylight, 2:30 in the afternoon, and just got to letting it off. This is what I was talking about in a previous video. You know, the violence against each other is outrageous. 9 times out of 10, this was an ongoing feud that probably had been going on for some time. And, you know, when it comes to ongoing feuds, it never ends. How it start, it be a lot of times because it be get back, or you say the wrong thing, you hurt the wrong person. A lot of these people are affiliated with some type of squad, clique, gang, so they consider that standing on business when it comes to getting back for people. But the circle, it never ends. It's just a vicious circle of violence. um with that said, you know I, I be at a loss for words. I really be at a loss for words because, even though Sayso P was on the come up, he was on the bubble. This was a guy that had then broke the chains. He was in a better predicament, better situation than he currently was in. He grew up in poverty. He moved out of Memphis, moved to Miami, to get away from that. And it always be the city that you from that hate you the most once you do something. We have seen numerous occasions where people get done up at in the city that they're from. Dolph, XXX, Mo 3, the list goes on and on. So, but I say that to say this. We gotta be more smart. We gotta be more strategic, when it comes to the hate that you get just for making some type of something out of your life. I got a saying, I call Facebook the misery page. And not because everyone on there is like that, but a lot of the times, the people that's on there, they gravitate towards negativity. They gravitate towards the drama, the mess, the tea, quote unquote, as they call it. So for a long time, I didn't even have no social media accounts because why pay attention to what other people doing when you can be getting you? So me with social media, this is like an outlet to get my voice out, to get my message out. It's not for clicks or clout or recognition or stardom. I really feel like we're in a bad place. And our leaders, what leaders? In my generation, when we was growing up, we had different type of prominent people in positions that would give us some type of game. Even like with the music, we had Tupac, we had 8 Ball and MJG, we had UGK, you had Scarface, you had different artists that was dropping music that was giving you jewels. They was giving you games, information that you can use. Nowadays, a lot of the music, I'm gonna say 85% of the music, it's all the same thing, but said different. If it ain't about sticks or switches or women or, popping bottles or your squad, your clique, your gang, it's really nothing you can get out of it. That's why the ones who are on top that give you something, people gravitate towards them. They has a lot of fans like your Kendricks, like your J. Cole, because it has substance to it. The music has substance to it. But back to this situation, I like Sauce music, Sauce Walker music. Yes, I do. Sayso P, I'm not really connected with his music, but this is just another loss of talent that's gone down the drain, you know. And when I say we have to be strategic, you know, life is like chess and monopoly when it comes to success. If you try to apply both of those and put them together, you might come up with a little something. So we got to be smarter. We got to think about where we at, what we doing, and who might want to do us something when it comes to making a little money, when it comes to elevating and going to the next level, because whether you realize it or not, it is levels to this. And the further you go up, the more hate you're gonna get. Big told you that is more money, is more problems. So everybody don't want to see you win, you know, and your goals and your dreams ain't everybody else's goals and dreams. So be careful who you tell what moves that you doing. You know, be careful who you tell what you plotting on when it comes to your success, because everybody don't want to see you win. And if you have people that's already in positions that don't want to see you win, they will use their resources, time, and money to try to stop you from winning. So when it comes to the things that you want to do, hold it close to your chest. You know, never let your left hand know what your right hand doing, and move smart. You don't always have to be on Front Street. You don't, you know, always have to want the attention. Um, when I was growing up, attention was bad, you know, because the more attention you got on you, the hotter you get. So, but in this day and age, soon as they do something, they want people to know. And to me, it's baffling. You know, it's like self-snitching, incriminating yourself. So a lot of the times when I see situations like this go on, I really don't have no sympathy for the situation. I have empathy for the people involved, because it seems like they don't know better. But in all reality, they know better. They just choose to go down a certain path. So, with that said, I hope that we all can learn something from the situations that we've seen that did unfold in 2025 already. Last year in 2024, we seen a lot of stuff to get exposed. So man, we just gotta tighten up. We gotta do better. You know, keep your guards up, keep your eyes open, keep your head on a swivel. And when it comes to your grind, you know, get it in. I just hope everybody out there be safe. You know, don't take nothing for granted, because you never know. You know, y'all have a good day. This ain't that, y'all.